hate me like one of your French poodles. Is it spring yet? No, it's not. There's snow outside. I'm still really cold, but I put on a yellow dress, I grabbed some lemons, and I decided to make a lovely lemon loaf with poppy seeds. I love lemons in dessert because I love that tart flavor, that bright tart flavor that lemon adds to desserts. And I actually remember my favorite lemon loaf that I was so obsessed with that I would get almost every day was the one at Starbucks. It's really popular. I'm sure a lot of you remember this one, and they might still make it because that's a classic. They should like keep that in rotation. But it was a classic lemon loaf with a thin layer of this hardened, slightly hardened glaze that gave it a little crunch. It was just so simple and perfect. Over the years, I've made a whole bunch of different lemon loaves. They all turn out well, but I decided to kind of change it up this time and make one with poppy seeds just to kind of elevate the flavor profile. I know what I like and what I don't like, so this combination of ingredients should create the best lemon loaf ever. And lemons just remind me of spring. I feel like if I do these things, I'm gonna feel warm on the inside, and then eventually the flowers will start blooming and the sun will shine brighter. Okay, let's go over our ingredients. So I have here canola oil, granulated sugar, eggs, all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and of course we have our lemons and our poppy seeds. The poppy seeds are, I find, best after being soaked in a liquid. In this case, we're going to do it in oil. And that's so that the exterior of the poppy seeds gets a little bit softer and then the flavor comes through better. And so while they soak, I'm going to work on our other things, and then by that time, they'll be soft. Okay, so we're just going to do a little plop, okay? And we're gonna move on to our wet ingredients. To start, we're gonna zest our lemons. So over here I have Meyer lemons and regular organic lemons, and that's because I wanted to mix the two different types, because one is tart, the regular lemon, and one is sweeter and less acidic, the Meyer lemon. But we're just gonna combine everything. We're gonna use the zest from both and the juice from both. So I'm gonna start in a big bowl, just zesting our lemons. Okay, I'm gonna take this little Meyer over here, and okay, this skin from the Meyer lemon is thinner and softer. So it's gonna be easier to get that zest, so just be careful not to get the rind. Moving on to the next part. Okay, so we have our lemon zest in our big bowl, and we're gonna continue on with the wet ingredients. So the next thing we're gonna do is cut up our lemons. Ended up with 3 lemons, regular size lemons, and a baby lemon. Cute, so cute, I love this one. I'm gonna squeeze it till, I'll cut the baby one last, okay. Oh, these are juicy. Now I don't have a juicer, so I'm gonna just manually squeeze them. Wow, good old-fashioned squeezing. They don't do it like that anymore. And I'm gonna scoop out the seeds. Oh wow, see, I really don't want to cut this baby, but I'm gonna. All right, so let's move over here. And we're just gonna squeeze our lemons. Nice shot of that. Oh, that's a Meyer. Let's see how much juice we got over here. Okay. Okay, we got 1. Oh, the arm strength. I gotta work on that. Can't squeeze a lemon. This needs needs a juicer? Okay, done. So our lemon juice is ready, and before I add it into our bowl, I'm gonna take our sugar and just, as I'm pouring it, rub it between my fingers with the zest until it kind of resembles and feels like wet sand. Okay, just a little bit more. See, this feels like wet sand to me. Looks like wet sand. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna add the lemon juice and our buttermilk. So just want to make sure that it's at least 3 tablespoons. These 3 lemons, or 3 and a baby, made a good amount. It depends on your taste. So I like it a little tart, so I'm gonna keep it like that because you don't want it to have too much liquid, or else you're gonna have to add more flour and dry, so you know. Okay, take our trusty fork here, add our buttermilk. Buttermilk is nice and tangy, gives it a nice and tangy flavor. The next thing we're gonna add is our eggs, one at a time. Okay, got 3 eggs, room temperature, as always when baking. Oh my, twins! This is getting weird, baby lemon twin. It's food, okay? This is cool though. This is so cool. Oh my God. Okay, spray the raw eggs. You don't want salmonellas. You know how it gets in the kitchen. I got another egg. Let me just be careful with these things. Okay. Okay. Jeez. No. Get it together. Okay. Gotta beat these one at a time, but I got a little distracted. Alright, that's fun. Whisk. What is going on? Oh my God. Oh. Wow, weird. You guys should get it together. Yeah. Okay. We're fine. We're gonna move this over. We're gonna get our dry ingredients. I have our flour. Take the lumps out of our flour with a fork, a whisk, sift it. We're gonna add our baking soda, our baking powder, and our salt. So we got our dry ready, we got our wet ready. Now we're just gonna add our dry to our wet. Slow. Now as we're doing that, okay. Well, let me taste this. That's good. That's lemony. Oh, I'm not done yet. That's why it's not too thin, because we're gonna add our oil and our poppy seeds right now. Just make sure we get all those poppy seeds. This just like lemon poppy feels really English to me, like an English garden. And I can see the little pieces of lemon zest in there with this yellow batter and the little poppy seeds. It's just a really pretty one to look at. Okie dokie. So, well, let me just do that. Okay. And we are going to take out our loaf pan here, already lined with parchment paper. I sprayed the bottom of the pan so that the parchment paper can stick well, and then I'm gonna spray the top of it too. Why take any risks? And we're just going to pour our batter in the loaf pan. Now this batter can make muffins, can make cake, a buns cake, but lovely lemon loaf, okay? It wouldn't have alliteration, and that's the only reason that I bake anything. I have a problem with trying to get everything, every last little drip, and you know what? It's fine. Okay, kind of jiggle. We're gonna put our loaf in there. This is a 9x5 pan, so it should take about 55 minutes in our oven. And I'll take it out, let it cool for a little bit, and then I'll make our super simple glaze. So we'll do that together. In it goes for 55 minutes. Why am I in a British accent? It's this lemon poppy. It's making me so posh. Okay, everybody. Biggie and I have been waiting so patiently for this loaf to cool. It's been about 15 or 20 minutes. Took it out of the oven. It's perfectly brown, and now we're ready to make our glaze. Glaze this baby, slice it up, and try it. You ready, babe? She's ready. Okay. Bye, Biggie. Hold on. You get a treat. Thank you for helping. Bye. So let us make our really simple glaze that we're gonna put on top of this loaf. First thing that I wanna do is, I had the leftover lemon juice from before. So we're gonna start by adding half a cup of powdered sugar and seeing if that's the right amount of thickness. But then if not, we'll just add more. Okay. Some powdered sugar here. So your very simple, effective glaze. It's a little over half a cup. Okay, let's add another half a cup. I might need to, might be better off with a fork here, but we're not. We are going to pour this glaze and take my spoon and just pour it over. This dessert makes me happy. It's so pretty. I have this loaf over a wire rack. It's on top of a wire rack over a pan lined in parchment paper, so we don't have a big mess. It's just extra lemony flavor. Oh wow, that's lemony. Really good. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna transfer this loaf onto our little platter, and I'm just gonna use my hands. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now it is time to cut into this. I am going to start with the corner. That's one slice. It's really nice on the edges. It's just like that crust. Look at that golden brown too. Here, a taste of lemon. I'm cheating. Look at those poppy seeds. Why hate on the edge? I actually really like crunchy. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys like edge pieces, but I'm that person, so the end piece of a loaf. Yeah, you can definitely taste the lemon. It's definitely not overpowering, but it's noticeable. And the poppy seeds have such a great texture. It's a really nice light crunch. Okay. A good time, because I can't stop eating. But I should stop for now. This was definitely a hit. I will for sure reuse this recipe. This is a very solid lemon loaf recipe. It's so moist, it has that crunchy crust. The poppy seeds are awesome. The amount of lemon is really good. Thank you guys for watching. I had so much fun making this with you. I'm looking forward to next week. This is just so fun to do. Share these recipes with you, try new things. It feels like we're cooking together. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notifications button so that you can get updated when I upload the next one. And feel free to suggest any ideas that you have for anything that you'd like me to cook. I think I hear flowers blooming. Yeah, this brought on spring. So just letting you guys know, if you want spring to start early, Groundhog's not going to tell you anything. Put lemons in a dessert, add poppy seeds. I feel warmer, I feel happier. Dessert does that.
Oh, come on.